Okay, with the thought of Jedi 1, uh, okay, it moves us at case 2, which starts at 6 a.m. Um, it moves us is the, case file in which, um, like, Ceci finds sees someone tracking Bondsby through the entrance plaza. A and for some reason the gate to the entrance plaza that's close to the whatever the fuck is open. Um, Hang on for a sec. Just gotta check something. Sorry, check something. Okay. Um, and you know, Frank and Bounty goes to check it out, and it ends up that Toledo once again is causing trouble. Um, Frank and Frank and Bud eventually beats Toledo, but ends up get but Bond but Bounty gets hurt a little, but nothing too severe, and Frank and Bud ends up getting shot. Um, so they go. So Frank has to go get some. Has to go grab some medicine for Bad. Um, but when he gets to the to the pharmacy and little food place in the northern plaza thing, in it ends up the guy who owns the little pharmacy and grocery store there it's psychotic and has Isabella, um which was who was seen earlier in the game. Um, Frank eventually beats Flynn, gets the key, but Isabella is nowhere to be seen after being Flynn. Um, and well, no, Frank is able to get the medicine back to bed in time, and um, later on, um, Frank, Khalees, shit, sorry, it's been a while. I don't know, I have a little bit of a problem remembering names a little. Um, so if I fuck up, my apologies. Um, a little bit later, and Frank is fucking up. It's like in the mall, rescuing survivors or something. A little bit later, Frank gets a call by Isabella and Otis that they've seen Isabella on the whatever the fuck, and he goes in to see what it is, where Isabella was, and goes back to the North Pathway, where you see what you so the second time, and you end up having to fight Isabella, who's on a motorcycle. Then you have to, and then she basically tells Frank that like like hey, this is all your fault. If you American something fat at something like killed a lot of us, this wouldn't have happened and stuff. And she basically tells Frank like, listen, if you come come back here. midnight, um, I'll bring my brother with me. Um, later on, like, Frank goes to a little place in North Plaza to talk with Isabella and Colito, but Colito isn't there, and it ended up being Isabella who got shot. Um, so Frank has to bring Isabella back to the safe room. Um, um, and it ends up being, and plus, not only that, when Frank brings Isabella back to the safe room and she gets the medical attention she needs, um, everything's okay. But um, on I'd like to say on the third day, Colita is on the intercom, basically going like, Isabella, sorry, but this is the last resort. And basically ends up being that Colita wants to use some gas that's underground and some bombs to blow up the city or something, or at the very least the mall. And well, Frankenberg goes down to stop them. But Frank and Brad end up getting separated. Brad somehow getting Colito. Frank um getting all the bombs and getting out of um the tunnels before they could explode, because the gas, like with the gas and the bomb, like if the bomb went off in the tunnels, there was a lot of gases building up. It would have made a bigger boom. It would have made a bigger boom. Uh, so Bad tells Korea that his plans are finished and shit, but Bad ends up getting basically gets bitten or something and ends up getting ends up turning into a zombie. Now this is where he could have went in there and figure out where he was, and it would have ended up being a whole you could take him out or just go back to the safe room. But later on, Khalid, um, Isabel finally, wait, it wasn't Isabel, but uh, wait, what came first? Oh, Isabel basically had tells Frank like, hey, I know where listen, I'm gonna take you to Khalid's safe house, but you don't want to have anyone else with you. So Frank and Isabella go directly to Khalid's hideout, which was thankfully located right next to the gun store in the North Plaza. And basically, um, the fuck's the name? Chelsea basically goes like, Frank, there's a, like, I just, Colito in the screaming shack. You may want to come down here. And, it ends up being that Colito was seen being put into the meat processing place in the tunnels. Frank goes to check it out, and it ends up that Colito is severely wounded somehow, and um, and Frank has to fight Larry, who's the butcher, and after defeating Larry the butcher and rescuing Colito basically says that, listen, you guys basically caused this entire, like, if you Americans stopped eating so much meat, then then none of this would have happened. You guys, it, oh wait, I forgot. Earlier, Donna zombie died, turns into a zombie, and almost bit Isabella, but like I think he bit her, but I don't remember. But I think he just nearly scratched her. But Frank ends up like bad kills Barnsby, but it ends up being that Santica Base was a little village in uh, somewhere down south, and I think it's like a Mexican or Filipino uh, village somewhere that got that the American government went in and could basically used to mass produce cows and shit. Because apparently America can't stop eating meat for a while. Because Americans eat so much meat, yearly. Um, and for whatever reason, and apparently bees were somehow uh, basically created and somehow started creating zombies. Um, the queens got out and shit happened, and basically Sonic Base turned into a gigantic zombie infested place, and just eventually wiped out. Um, and Colito wanted to get revenge on America for it by making the zombie outbreak. And basically, Colito Colito basically gave Frank the locket, his locket, and basically that's he gave Frank eventually gave Isabel the locket, and he cut the pass on the computer and the small laptop because he had no idea what the password was. After that, jamming device got disabled, and it ends up that the American government, that the military was going to come in and silence anyone, and basically kill survivors and zombies alike, and any human civilian will have to either A, not talk about the incident, or B, get killed. Otis tells writes the word of the thing. Basically, hey, I found hey, there's this commotion upstairs in the upstairs in the pad, and basically I got everybody out. Don't worry. Uh, so the military comes in, and basically it turns out that Chelsea got turned into a zombie, and you have to put her down. And later on, and this is where the ending cuts in. So I'll get to the safe pad, the helipad, after at the designated time, and got all the case files completed. You'll get the ending where Ed ends up dying. Now again, this is going to be at least for the A ending and the S ending. Shit. I'll talk about the overtime. And in my the next video, I'm just going to talk primarily about overtime and how it works.